Parents all over the country are going to start getting those monthly checks to help cover the cost of living during the pandemic and beyond. Washington correspondent Jesse Tenor joining us live right now with the debate over one crucial part of the latest COVID relief bill. Jesse, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Bill. The plan, which Democrats or the House could approve as early as tonight, does include something that Democrats have been working on for years, and that's increasing the child tax credit.
The real historic moment is in the passage of the child tax credit.
House Democrats are ready to pass President Biden's American Rescue Plan to help millions of families struggling through the pandemic. But Connecticut Congresswoman Rosa DeLauro says the bill goes even further.
Millions of children will be lifted out of poverty with the stroke of a pen.
The plan temporarily raises the child tax credit to send parents $3,600 total a year per child under the age of 6 and $3,000 per child between 6 and 17 years old. Those amounts go to couples making less than $150,000 a year or $75,000 for single parents. The monthly checks should begin in July.
I mean, just think about that. Half of the children in our country who are living in poverty won't be.
But opponents warn the change will discourage unemployed parents from trying to find a job. Republicans tried to include an alternative that tied the benefit to work. Illinois Congressman Rodney Davis says they've been left out of the entire process.
It's disappointing because there are things that we could have done to address many issues that Republicans care about.
As the House prepares to send the nearly $2 trillion bill to President Biden, Davis worries states still haven't spent about $1 trillion Congress previously approved, and he wants accountability.
To make sure that the dollars that we appropriated in a bipartisan way in November and December are getting spent.
And Democrats do see this as an opportunity to permanently expand the child tax credit when this benefit expires in a year, which is also an election year. Biden has said that he does support the idea. Live in Washington, I'm Jesse Tenor.
All right, Jesse, it's a story that doesn't seem to have an end. Thank you.